What fact are you just tired of explaining to people? Nothing's wrong. It's just my face. You look tired. Is something wrong? Yes, I'm tired. If I'm working at night, I need to sleep during some portion of the day. I remember still living at home after high school and getting a job that required midnights for a year. My mom would wake me up and ask me to take my sister to school, or set something out for dinner, or run errands while she was at work since I'm off all day. When I got pissed for being woken up at practically 1 a.m. for a normal person to go get milk from the store, she'd tell me to stop being lazy. Some people have a serious disconnect with this. I'm a male and a nurse. No, I don't want to be a doctor. No, I'm not going to school to be a doctor. No, I don't feel like less of a man because I'm a nurse and not a doctor. And stop calling me doc and doctor. I've told you 5 times I'm your nurse and my badge says nurse in big letters. Everything is made of chemicals. Not everything natural is good and not everything man-made is bad. Yes, snake venom and crude oil are both completely natural. Asbestos too. Viruses are not bacteria. Bacteria are not viruses. Software developers are not computer technicians. Yeah, but my computer is running slow. Do you know why it is doing that? My cat videos don't run well on Reddit, and everyone says it's because the video player is crap, but I think it's because my computer is slow. Can you fix it? You're so good with computers, can you fix the fact I am totally stupid, please? That type 1 diabetes isn't caused by your diet, and it cannot be cured. My mom had to stop a nurse from giving her something once and was like, "I'm a diabetic, I can't have that." And she said the nurse looked at her and goes, "You don't look diabetic. That we're short-staffed, and you're just going to have to wait." That many Chinese people have my surname, but we're not all related to Jackie Chan, just like how not every person with Johnson as their surname is related to Boris Johnson. Maybe you just have Shangnesia, Kevin. I'm a programmer. I write programs. I don't know why your computer won't turn on. Just because someone doesn't always need their disability aids, that doesn't mean they're not disabled and faking it. Someone who needs a wheelchair to get around doesn't always mean they can't use their legs. They can still walk short distances. Part-time chair user here. When I started, I felt like everyone was looking at me, so I would do less. Despite the fact using the wheelchair allowed me more accessibility. I have insomnia. No, I can't just think about nothing. Edit, glad to know there's 15k of you out there that know the damn struggle. I tried to respond to each one. Zombie hugs to everyone, virtually, from here. Gets job at NASA. All extended family asks is if moon landing was real. Pain. I like the implication that, assuming the moon landing was faked, NASA just spills the beans to anyone who is hired, as if it's in some sort of employee handbook. Moon landing, fake. Alf, real. Elvis, fake. Space Jam, partially true. I'm ginger and a lot of people asks me if all my hair is also ginger. My poor wife deals with this as well. What is it about red hair that makes people comfortable with asking about your pubes in public? It's not just redheads though. I come from a family of natural blondes, but pubes are brown. All natural, but mom says that a guy told her when she was younger that she's not a natural blonde because the carpet didn't match the drapes. People can be really stupid. My highest computer science teacher was a great example of how stupid that thinking is. His hair was red, his eyebrows were black, his mustache was blonde, and the rest of his beard was brown and gray. All natural. Wheelchairs aren't cheap, and cheap wheelchairs are not suitable for everyone, not suitable for hardly anyone in fact. It's not a choice of a 30,000-pound wheelchair or a 300-pound wheelchair. It's a choice between sitting in a chair that fits the needs of the user that enables them to be active in their life, or sitting in an unsupportive seat on wheels that physically harms the person until they're out of it again. My chair is extremely specialized for me with the seating package tilt, reclining, elevating foot pedals and lift packages plus more. My chair is just over $62,000 CND, then needs several thousand worth of maintenance a year, but only for 5 years, because at the 5-year mark the chair is no longer worth fixing and they start then process of getting a new $60,000 plus chair. In my 20 years I have gone through over $200,000 worth of chairs as they get more expensive every time I need a new one. My hands shake a little. It becomes worse when I'm anxious, nervous, when people point it out or tell me to stop shaking. Another thing. I have went to the doctor, a specialist. He told me it's normal people still try to misdiagnose me with Parkinson's. Worst part, it's always people not on the medical field. Wi-Fi does not equal internet. I'm mostly telling this to my kids, lol. We frequently lose internet connectivity, but the Wi-Fi will be working fine. They will never understand. Airplanes don't fall out of the sky when they lose an engine. A 747 can glide nearly 100 miles after losing all engines at cruise. Well, that is very reassuring. Airliners are required to be able to fly after losing one engine. If you lose an engine, you're good with the other one. If a plane loses all engines, it will be able to glide for a decent amount of time, enough to find an airport and land. Unless you're over the middle of the ocean. If there's no airport, after 15 minutes you are legally allowed to crash. IRC, airlines don't fly in a straight line from A to B on transoceanic flights. They take a path that takes them within X distance of safe landing zones, and they're always making sure they are within that distance of another airport or landing spot for just such a scenario as this. I'm a frequent flyer, not an aviation expert, so if someone more knowledgeable can confirm or correct me, that would be great. Don't get your mental health information from TikTok, Facebook, or self-proclaimed experts who aren't professionally licensed. I no longer offer a professional opinion anywhere outside of work, and that includes Reddit. I've learned that 95% of the time, people don't want to hear the facts, they just want a circle jerk about whatever reality they've conjured up in their heads, and if you correct them, they'll be pissed off and then it's a bad time for everyone. Signed, a psychiatrist. I'm tired and I don't know why I'm tired. Do a sleep study. Most insurances cover it. I had the same issue, I constantly took naps. Turns out I woke up 34 times a night, the average person wakes up 2 to 5 times, because of my breathing. I got a CPAP and holy shit, my life changed. I started hawking sleep studies to everyone I knew. 3 of them also ended up with PAPs and have had the same results. Now I won't lie, a CPAP sucks and you have to get used to it, but waking up refreshed almost every day is a goddamn game changer. Thanks for watching. In the comments below the video, write what fact are you just tired of explaining to people. Also don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to your friends. See ya!